let's understand about adding pages and objects in Power BI. So before adding the pages and objects, let's go and understand about the dashboard here. So inside this dashboard, we can see that multiple pages can be added here. So this is page 1 and we can add another page as well. Also inside the view tab, if we go, there are multiple options. If we want to show the bookmarks, if we want to show the selection pan, if we want to show the performance analyzer and so on. And if we click on all of them and remove them, then you will see that from the left right side pan these are getting removed. But for our analysis, the data and the format and the build part are quite useful, because these contains primarily the details which we need for our diagrams and charts which we create in Power BI. So let's go and create our first chart in Power BI. So for that, let's create an image, or I can say shape. So let's go to insert, and inside insert, let's insert the shape of a rounded rectangle, and let's make these little bit smaller here. And when we click on any rounded rectangle here, you can see that when we do a double click here, the format shape options opens. This format shape option is very much I can say unique to each and every item which we select. So right now this shape we have selected. Inside this shape there are size and style, title, shape style, rotation, actions, other are added. So let's do some modification to this shape. So the height is showing as 89 and width is 198. So let's reduce the width to around 170 for a moment. Also lock aspect ratio is not used at the moment, and these are fine. After that, this is asking for the background. So are we going to update any background or not? So we are not going to update any background. Then the most important part here is the shape style. When we go to shape style, inside that we have already created rounded rectangle here, and the corners are rounded, but we can reduce and change the roundness of the corners, as you can see here. So I think 40 would be fine for our dashboard here. And post that, the fill color is mentioned. So this is showing as an on, and inside that the color is filled right now. For our chart and diagram analysis, we will be creating a black and white dashboard. So we select this black 0% darker, and now if you see, then there is a rounded, I can say, border here if you zoom in, and there is a color of blue here. So we don't want to have the border color and I can say blue. So let's remove that, and for that let's go to our shape styles, and inside shape styles the border option is on, and we can do a off for that. Now that blue color kind of border has been removed, and after that there are option of text, shadow, glow, rotation, action, and so on. But right now we need this one only for our display purpose. So if we want to create multiple copies of this particular shape, so what we can do, we can just create them using a Control C and Control V. And right now we want to show our 4 KPI cards. So for that I have created these 4 copies, and once we create those copies, the alignment should be appropriate. So these are not aligned at the moment, so let's select all of them, and post selecting them, let's go to our I can say format tab, and inside that there is an option of alignment. And if we click on any alignment, so we can click on the middle alignment, top and bottom, and so on. So let's do a middle alignment here. Now these are showing in a single line, and after alignment we want to distribute them, and the horizontal distribution would be selected so that these are distributed equally among all of them. Now this looks good. However, still I can say a lot of space is between them, so that space is not looking right. So let's do one thing, let's bring them little bit nearby, and now let's go and select all the 4 shapes. And when we select all the 4 shapes, let's go to our format again, and inside align tab let's distribute them horizontally, and this looks better. we want to insert our logo inside this particular, I can say, area or canvas. For that, if you go to insert, and inside that we can go and choose the images. Inside the images, let's go to our Power BI reference images. So we go to our reference images here, wait for a moment, and this is support data, and inside that we have selected our logo. Now that logo is getting loaded, and this is our company's logo. So let's put it on the top side. That looks fine. Once we have done that, we want to show one I can say left bar on which we will be creating our toggle buttons. So for that, we go to our shapes again, and let's choose the rectangle. This time this is not a rounded rectangle, so we select that, and we just drag it up to here, and let's make it a little bit above here, and let's change the color of this rounded rectangle also alongside our title. So if we come here, and the color is right now blue kind, so let's go and select the black color. Also you can see that there might be some border here, and the border color is also just like these rounded rectangles. So let's go and change the border color, or we can just remove the border color as well. This has been removed. So now this primary framework has been created. Inside this entire model, we want to have around 4 kind of data. So first data point would be our summary dashboard. The next data point will be our customer level dashboard, customer dashboard. The third data point for us would be our product level product dashboard, and based upon the requirement we will be adding more dashboards as well. So right now we have created these details inside our summary dashboard. So I hope you understood the basics about adding pages and objects inside Power BI, and thank you so much for watching.